cannot believe I just did this. Let me show you what I did. Hey there guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be sharing with you my at-home personal haircut that I did with the curly Daze over a Zoom meeting. Can you believe that this exists? In 2024, you can actually have a curly hair specialist meet with you over Zoom and teach you and tell you exactly how to cut your own hair. Well, actually, I think this service started in 2020, was born out of that season when we did everything over Zoom. And I was actually on the wait list with the curly Daze for nearly a year before I was able to snag one of her appointments. They're very hard to come by, but this was way too cool and way too exciting to not share with y'all. So let me show you a little portion of what we did.
It's so good to meet you.
You too, Courtney. I'm excited to change up the curls, shape them up. It's gonna be fun. What are we gonna do?
We're gonna try.
Talk to me.
Okay, so I have been on your wait list for a year.
Aww.
And somehow every time I would go you would send out that great email like, hey, we have new appointments open. I would run over there and try and book and they'd all be gone. And I finally got an appointment. So I'm so excited to be finally getting to see you and meet you and do this. So thank you.
Oh, I'm excited too. Thanks for the persistence.
I never quit. I'm a Texan.
You're in Texas. Okay. Nice.
So as for the hair, I'm kind of a puzzle, and I understand if what I want is impossible. I have a looser curl pattern, finer hair, and I got into a situation last 2022 where I was trying to grow my hair out as long as possible, but also like not completely lose my curl pattern because of the weight. Mm-hmm. So we just kept adding layers, and it kept growing, and we kept adding layers, and I'm sure you can see where this is going. I would love to grow my hair out, and I have it nearly all one length. There are very minimal layers in my hair at the moment, or I'm guessing, is that what you would call that? Like short layers? Are these short layers where there's just a little bit of distance?
Well, they're longer layers because the top section is longer, right? If it was shorter layers,
were way up here. That would be a short layer. Okay.
Right.
My hair looks way better when there's tons of layers in it, but I also would like just kind of, I'm going for all one length, grown out, but in a way that my curls don't look like garbage while they do so.
Okay, so are you interested in volume as well, or height, or are you mostly wanting length? A lot of times people want length, but then at the same time, they want height. And so you said you've tried shorter layers.
Yes, and I get a really, really pretty shape. Mm-hmm. It's just when I don't style it, it looks really bad. Well, I guess that's most people, but I'm lazy. And so I shampoo, condition, and air dry. And when there are extreme layers in my hair, that looks strange. But when there's less layers in my hair air dries nearly straight. If I need it to look okay, if it's going to be semi-straight, does that make sense? Mm-hmm. And extreme layers look bad when it's almost straight.
Is it because the layers are not cohesive? Like there's short layers and then there's a gap and then it's long?
And the ends will flip in weird directions because there's some curl in my hair. It's not laying perfectly straight. The layers were decently cohesive if I were to be flat ironed, but I'm not going to do that because that's too much work.
Right. Turn around for me right now. Let me see what the back looks like here, and then fluff out the very top crown area. Yeah, like right in there. Mm-hmm. Okay. So it looks like the bottom back section is curlier than the top, would you say?
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
and then the front is looser as well?
That could possibly be because I am a chronic pineappler. It's a lot tighter right after it's freshly styled. This is day 2 hair. Mm-hmm. Also, day 2 hair just doesn't exist for me. And a cute plain. It looks fine on wash day.
Okay. So tell me what you don't like about your hair right now.
It's just in need of a trim. really.
Okay.
And I have no idea how to do that properly. I should probably not be holding scissors.
Okay, so you're kind of liking the shape where it is right now. You just want to trim it up.
Yes, and I'm not wanting to do too extreme changes to the layering, really.
Okay.
Just kind of a gentle U in the back, not perfectly straight across, gentle U, small amounts of layering.
Okay, and then around the face, what are you thinking? Like, are you liking the way it's falling around the face, or?
I love longer. I don't love a face frame. Hair touching my face is my absolute nemesis. So
okay.
I don't do bangs well. Bangs and I aren't friends.
Okay. Now, do you want more height on the right side, your right?
This one?
Right in there? Right, correct.
I would be happy with that. I tend to flip my part a lot.
Okay.
So
back and forth.
It's whichever side the part is not on tends to be kind of sad.
Okay. I mean, that can be adjusted so that whichever way you flip it, it has a little more lift, but it depends on, do you straighten your hair much, or you just allow your hair to straighten out?
I rarely straighten my hair. Very rare.
Okay. And then shake all of your hair forward, like shake it all forward, especially the front section, just naturally, just so we can kind of see how the hair grows in the top there. Yeah. Your back section is definitely curlier. Yep. Than your front. And it probably just grows that way. Yeah. There we go.
Yes, ma'am. I would say I have straight up solid 3 A's in the back. That shape, it's, diameter of my thumb, about the curl. In the front, they are so loose.
Okay. So do you want this section to curl up more, or are you liking the way it falls?
If it can curl up more, that'd be great. I wouldn't be sad about that.
I mean, not that we can change the actual curl pattern, but the way, if it's a little heavy in the front, if we shorten it a little bit, it'll, give you a little more lift. It'll flow a little bit more. And then obviously, products help, like using more of a gel or, I know you know about that.
This is a one brand wash day. So we're just doing the 3 products. It's really stripped down. I didn't try and layer all the things. I did not throw the kitchen sink at this wash day. Okay.
All right. Well, it looks great. I mean, I can see your curl pattern, so that's good. So yeah. And then, okay, so this section, now that you've turned to the side, you see this section on the very, towards the front a little bit. So there's curly right there, and then it gets loose right there. So that section right there, if you pick that up, we could if we shorten that, do you see how that would kind of help with the lift on the side there?
Yes, ma'am.
So are you interested in doing that?
I will do whatever you say.
Well, I know, I appreciate that, but I want to make sure this comes out the way you want, and also, it will align with your future goals. I think I understand your plan. So we're going to keep the length, but we're going to trim it up. You want it kind of a little bit of a U in the back, not straight across, right? You're okay with a little bit of lift, especially on the right side, and no bangs, but we're just going to trim them up so they kind of flow on the side here. Sounds like a plan to me. Okay, so I'll go through some reminders here. You're set up great. I love that you're standing in front of the white. Is it like a door? I love that, because then I can see your outline. That's perfect. And then you're standing in front of a mirror in front of you? It's on the side.
There.
Right? And then do you have a smaller mirror that you can use that's closer up? Okay, perfect. Yep. So prop that in front of you so that you can see detail. Okay. Because sometimes the mirror to the side can kind of seem far away sometimes.
Gotcha.
Okay, and then you have your scissors and clips. Awesome. Yes, great. And sectioning stick.
Does the rat tail comb, would that be okay?
Yep, that's fine. Yep. And then show me how you hold your scissors.
Left-handed is how I hold.
Left-handed. That was my next question. I was going to see when you hold the scissors, I'm like, left or right. Okay, so left side. So your left side will feel more awkward when you're cutting. Your dominant side always feels more awkward. So.
Okay.
Yep, that's great though. How you exactly. So You're set up great. And then just terminology, this is the crown, this is the nape down here. And anytime I say left or right, it's always your left, your right.
That is a lot to keep track of on your part. That's impressive.
Thanks. I've had to learn. So, okay. So let's section this out. First, I'm going to show you my friend over here. Here she is. You're going to use the arches of your brows and you're going to part straight up all the way around the crown here. And then put this all in a clip. So, yep, all the way around. And then you can use your stick to kind of even out the sides. Yep. So lift that up.
That feels really high. Is that correct?
Nope, that's good. Yep. No, that's good. Yeah. And then in the back, you can just part straight back in the back.
Okay.
That's what happens when the curls are curling. So hold on a second. I'm going to have you turn around for me. Yep. Okay. So bring up just a little bit more in the crown area. So like right in there. Yes. That's good. That'll work. Yep. And then lightly clip that up. When I mean lightly, like try not to do too much tension when you're putting it up. Nice. Okay. Yep. You got it. Yep. So you'll start to feel it. Yep.
This is so much fun.
I'm so glad. I'm going to move this down a little bit.
I've always secretly wanted to be a hairdresser. I've just never fully committed and done it. Which,
really?
Yeah. So this is
never too late. Never too late. It's never too late.
As soon as my daughter's in school full time, then I can go.
There you go. There you go. I'm going to hold you to it. All right. Now split it down the middle again.
If you close your eyes, you can feel it better.
That's right. I do say that sometimes it's about feel and not seeing with your eyes. And you just gotta feel forward. Okay, so you're gonna take let's see here, let's look at both sides here. So which side would you say is your curlier side?
Usually this one.
Yeah, right side. Yeah, you can kind of tell that. That's why I said your left side seems to be your longer side. It's probably because it's your looser side.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's up in the front. It's a little longer right there.
Yeah.
But I think that section, though, is looser compared to the back. The back section's curlier.
I would agree.
Yeah.
That was
nice. You okay? Okay. Take that out. And then the ones behind it, too. Right.
Oh. You're good. You've done this once or twice.
Yeah, right there. Okay, that's good for now. Maybe that one piece, there's one wispy one in the front, right there. Yes. Good. Okay, now clip this side, and we'll do the other side.
I'm standing up on my toes. I'm a leg workout. This is so much fun.
So glad. I'm gonna see step back. I'll see you better if you step back towards your door. There you go. Then you don't have to be on your tiptoes. No, you don't have to be on your tiptoes. You're good.
Oh, this is normal. This was
okay. Okay.
I'm like, I'm in frame.
I like the commitment. Good job. I can take a break for a second. You have some water. Stretch out a little bit. You did the hardest part first. Good job.
Good.
Oh. We'll just ignore that. Okay. Let's see here. Yep. And then you see this little long piece right here in the front? That one right there? Yeah, let's just trim that one by itself. And then
and do it with the
like this.
grab.
Yep.
Okay.
And then angle your scissors upwards a little bit. Angle up.
The stretch?
Yep.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay. Now the other side. Because your hair initially is cut a tiny bit shorter in the back, longer in the front, or did it naturally do that because it's curlier back here, looser in the front?
I'm a curly heathen. I get a regular wet cut, and she just I say, just trim it up, give me a U shape and a couple of layers. And it does this when it's styled straight, and then does a forward angle bob when it's styled curly.
Right, because it's curlier back there, so it just naturally lifts up. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's see. So you naturally, it parts right there. Like when you flip it both ways, but when you do flip it to the left, this is where it parts, correct?
So the growth goes like this direction. So I typically part here because it's parting against it when I fold it this way, and it lifts it more.
Okay.
When I go ahead and flip my part this way, it tends to be quite flat. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So flip it to the right again. Okay. But whenever you flip it, it's at these corners though.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So are you liking where the length is right now around your face at the moment?
I will do whatever you say.
No,
do you want
because you said chin length layers kind of like stress you out a little bit.
They tickle and I can't pull them back in a ponytail, and then they mean it's going to touch my face. So as long as it fits into a ponytail, I'm a happy camper.
Right. So right here, because it's kind of at the chin at the moment, right? Right in here. So you're okay with that right now?
Yes, ma'am.
But if it was a little higher, then that might get on your nerves a little bit.
Possibly.
Right? Yeah. Okay. So we're going to keep this length then. Okay. Then flip over to the other direction again and see where this falls here. Yeah. Okay.
All of these girl rush styling, and they have like 40 sections, and they keep them all organized. I can't. I get tired just watching.
Constantly refraining myself because most people want more lift. And so I'm like, okay, no, we're growing it out. Okay, no, just a little bit. No, a little bit.
Oh, you're awesome. I really appreciate it.
Like, nope, she's growing it out. She doesn't want more lift. Like, we're just cleaning this up.
You're like, give it shape. It just.
But we're still giving it shape though. That's what's good. Like you can see, it's still. You haven't cut a lot.
No, there's hardly any hair.
We're like, we're just cleaning up her ends. Okay. Let that go. Shake that out to the side.
Oh, look at that! It's so pretty.
It is.
That's such a good shape. That's exciting.
Grab that one piece that's kind of sticking out there on the side. Right as you're looking at the side here. See that one wispy piece? There you go. That one.
Yes.
Yep. Go ahead and so get some water. Rest for a second. Stretch out the hands. Little stretching the fingers. Yep.
You weren't kidding when you said just skip arm day.
Because this is arm day. Absolutely.
This is arm day. I feel so toned. I feel so buff. Right?
It will be fine.
Okay.
You can tell the curls are happy on the right side, especially. Look how they're all kind of curling together.
They are chunking together. That is so cool.
There it is. Yep. Do you ever wear ponytails?
All the time.
All the time. You look great in a ponytail.
Thank you.
No, it looks. You know, everybody's. Different head shapes, different face frames.
I need the facelift, is what you're saying.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying you have a nice head, and it's
Thank
great.
you. You're very sweet.
Side, flip it all the way over to the side again.
Oh, that's so connected.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Hold on, let's do this side. Oh, hi.
It's like, no, I don't want to.
No.
So kind of scrunch it right there. Like scrunch it. Yeah, there we go. So you can see, because we're still going to see what. And then let's see here. That's looking good. Maybe that one. Yeah. That's that same corner, I think, that we keep attacking.
It is stubborn.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yep. And then
there.
And then flip to the other side.
Wow.
And then let's see here. Maybe this back corner, a couple wispies. There it is. I was reserving that in case you.
You're brave. Now I'm like, jump ball.
I know. That's usually what happens. And usually by the second cut, it's like, yeah, let's just do all the things. Have you had a curly cut before? A dry curly cut?
I did, and it weighed my hair down. Because they cut it dry, they cut each curl clump, and my curl clumps were so big that they weighed each other down.
Okay.
I have been that person that when I go to the salon, they take these to my head.
Oh, no. Okay. No,
and like, it curls up. After they texturize the ever-loving daylights out of it, it curls. I don't know.
But a lot of times that produces more frizz and then the ends get too skinny. And then it feels like you need a haircut again in like less than a couple of weeks.
Right.
Yeah. That looks really good. Oh, there's one more. One little wispy sticking out right there.
Hey, let me grab it. Come here. There it goes. Got it.
Okay. It's so funny. When you're tilted forward, if you didn't know your head was tilted forward, you would think you're tilting your head back. Because of how it just flows together.
Maybe I just need to wear my hair in front of my face for forever. That's how it looks best.
No, it looks great. Either side, yeah. Yeah, that looks nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that looks great.
Yay!
You did it! Woo-woo!
Oh.
You did amazing. Yes.
You did it! You are an amazing teacher and explainer. Oh my goodness. You made this so easy.
Thank you.
This could have been like really scary, but you made this wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, you took directions beautifully. It takes two. It takes two. Nice. So, one more thing. I wanted you to turn around and I want to just see the back again. Flip. And I want you to look at the back so you can tell me how the shape is for you in the back here.
Oh my goodness, that's pearlyful. My Texas is coming out.
I love it.
That looks really good.
I think so too. Yep.
That sounds great.
Yeah. Okay. Great job, Courtney. It was so good meeting you.
It was really good meeting you too.
And I'll see you for your shape up. For your
Sounds good.
3 to 4. How often do you usually get your hair cut?
Every 3 to 4 months is when the ends start to feel a little crispy,
crunchy. Right. Yeah, that's what I usually recommend too. So that every 3-4 months we hop on and reshape, and then in between month to month when you see a curl, because this kind of trains your eye, you're like, oh, I can trim that, but minimally. Yeah.
Get over how little hair is on my bathroom floor and how much better my hair looks. It was just taking the hair from the right places.
Right.
It's like, that is so cool. My mind is blown.
Aw, yay.
That's pretty cool, isn't it? My mind is blown. This is what my hair was looking like before. Don't ask me what was going on with my face in these photos, but here we are. This is the before hair. We get a really good idea about the shape, and here is the after. Now, this is kind of brushed out and stretched out and all this stuff and things, but you can really see that the shape was fantastic, is fantastic, absolutely perfect. What we talked about is I didn't necessarily want length taken off. I'm on a hair growth journey this year. I really don't like when my hair is crazy layered. Like, it tends to curl better when there's more layers in it, but it bugs me. It bothers me when there's crazy amounts of layers in my hair. And I feel like I have the absolute best of both worlds with this haircut. It took me a while to get around to washing and styling it, but I finally washed and styled it today, and I used the Kinky Curly line so that we could have a really good basis of comparison for what this new haircut looks like styled as compared to what it looked like before the haircut. So this is what I use to wash my hair. This is exactly how I wash and styled it. I copied it exactly from the Kinky Curly One Brand Wash Day video. In case you've missed that video, feel free to check it out. It's one of the best wash days I've had in a very long time. I know these products work really well for my hair and are gonna give me the best result possible with this new haircut. So this is what my hair looked like with the Kinky Curly products. 100% done, scrunched out the crunch, styled. There you go. That is exactly what it looks like. And this is what the new haircut is looking like. 100% styled, scrunched out the crunch with Kinky Curly products. Now let's take a quick look at both side by side. If I could do slow motion, I would. But let's take a look at both of them side by side and talk about the differences. What I am seeing is that with the haircut, I got that really nice round U shape at the bottom, and somehow my curls look like the ends are more cohesive and clumped together. With this new haircut, I'm finding that it is laying better on my heavy side. I part my hair typically on this side of my head and put it over here, and I can get kind of a shelf situation going on, and the front corner tends to look kind of weird sometimes. It does not look weird now. It's like really well blended right here, and it's a really pretty shape. It's just laying right. I do like to flip my part from time to time. This side also is laying well. It's sitting super pretty with a nice shape. It's so rare that I can get a haircut that will allow me to flip my part this seamlessly. Something else that Daze offers with her service is you do your initial haircut, and then she offers something called a nip and tuck, which that's pretty funny. That made me giggle. Basically, it's a touch-up haircut. It's a shorter session, and we all know that when we get these curly haircuts, it's possible for your curls to go into something called curl shock. When big alterations are made to the shape of your hair and the cut of your hair, the way the curls sit and lay in their curl families has been changed because you got a haircut. And it takes a little while for your hair to settle back down, reorganize itself, and figure out its curl families once again. That is curl shock post haircut. Totally normal. If you've noticed it happening to you, you are not alone. It's okay, it happens to us all. The nip and tuck session is a touch-up session after you've had a chance to wash and style your hair a few times and kind of see how things are organizing once the curl shock is wearing off. If there's any adjustments or alterations to the cut that need to be made, you have your nip and tuck session with Daze. All right, guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I sure hope you found it helpful. This was a really cool experience. I think it's amazing that Daze offers this service. There are a few people who are talented enough to give directions as seamlessly as she did over Zoom. And to give you the confidence to cut your hair and cut it well is just a very rare talent and very special. So if you are lucky enough to book a session with Daze, I don't think you're gonna regret it. Also, PS, this video is 100% not sponsored. Purchased my own session myself. I just was that impressed with Daze, so I can't stop singing her praises. It was an absolutely super duper extra fun experience. So there's that. As always, I sure hope you are having an absolutely fantastic day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!